Hey everybody, I'm Josh and welcome to another episode of Just Sayin. Thank you. On the show today, we're going to take a look at some scary pictures that make you want to say, what the f***? That's right. So before we get there, let's go ahead and ask the question that I ask at the beginning of every one of my shows. What is Josh drinking? And on the show today, like every other show, except for the times I throw you off with Gatorade, I'm drinking a good old Mountain Dew. Refreshing. PepsiCo, call me, email me, coupons, Mountain Dew, grape Gatorade, cool blue Gatorade. You'll want to call me after my Christmas show. Speaking of the Christmas show, that's right, everybody. I have another $1 to donate. Which means I got another subscriber. So, let's put this in. That makes $5 whole. But I'm proud of it. I'm proud of this. We'll continue. We're gonna beat this. Help. So yeah, I'm doing my Toys for Tots drive again. For those of you who haven't watched the show all season long and haven't heard my little spiel, here we go. For every for every new subscriber I get this season, all season long, I'm going to donate $1 to Toys for Tots, up to $60, which would put me at 99 subscribers. If I get 100 subscribers, which is 61 or more subscribers, I will donate $100 to Toys for Tots. So please click that subscribe button. Literally, if not for me, let's help the less fortunate have a great Christmas this year and click that subscribe button. Make me donate more money. Moving along, and producer man keeps asking, because he has no idea what my costume is going to be this year. And he's not going to know until I come out in my costume. I think he's afraid that I'm going to dress up as him and try and give his identity away. You're not going to know. Quit asking. No one's going to know. Not even Taser. She's laying right here. You can probably hear her snoring. So cute. Of course, when I expect her to do it, she doesn't. Anyway. Speaking of her, I have told you on the show before that during the full moon, I am emotional from high to low to nowhere in between. It's one extreme or the other. And I feel that it's my cycle. Like women have a cycle, men have a cycle. And though we don't have the issues that you have during your cycle, we go through emotional roller coasters. And this one was especially hard. Yesterday was the full moon, so the last 5 days I've been kind of all over the place. But this one, I think, ended the best way it could have ended. And I'll get to that here in just a second. But I began to notice that even my dog is crazy during the full moon. And maybe it's just because I'm super sensitive that she's just more annoying than normal. Or is anybody else figuring that out with their dogs? Pay attention during the next full moon and let me know in the comments below or email the show. I will post my socials up at the end of the show like I always do. On the show today, I want to quickly mention that though it is Dog Adoption Month, we are not going to have a pet segment this season or this episode, just because pets are too cute to be in a scary episode. Let's be real here. So, yeah. Please, if you or someone you know is looking to get an animal for your home, please check the local shelters, especially if it's a kill shelter, because once they have too many, they start literally killing them, or if they've been there too long, or if they're over a certain age. So please look to adopt. Not only do you save their life, but they save yours as well. And you won't know it until you do it. And in order to feel that, you have to do it. So check out your local county's shelter. If your county doesn't have one, which I'm sure it does, then check one near you. There's at least 3 or 4 in my area alone, and I live in the middle of nowhere, Illinois. So please check the local shelters near you. But yeah, we're not going to have a pet segment today because, like I said, pets are too cute to be in a scary episode. Now I have some good news and some bad news. Bad news is, as much as I love it, I'm afraid I have to stop eating popcorn. I broke another tooth. And this one's not just like I cracked it. There's like a giant hole in the top of it. And it hurts really bad. The good news is I'm on some great pain meds. So we're going to have fun today. That's all I know. Oh, it will be a great show. Will I remember it? Probably not. But it's going to be a fun show. Also, I have another random question to ask. Only because it literally just happened. And I put it on my note card because it's so odd I would not remember what to talk about it in future takes that I do. Pause right there for a second. I am getting my tooth pulled though in a couple of days, so I'm trying to get this filmed and ready so that I don't have to talk after I get it filmed. Anyway, but I literally was sitting here at my desk and I was doing a take and I messed up, so I stopped and I'm getting ready to click record, and all of a sudden my printer starts going. Now, I admit I have like Word up with my scripts in it and stuff like that, so I thought, well, maybe I just accidentally clicked the little print button up at the top of the script when I was resetting. And all of a sudden, out comes this paper supposedly from Hewlett-Packard, which is my printer, and they more or less said your printer update has been completed. A printer update is automatically installed in the printer. HP releases blah, 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 blah. Has anyone ever gotten one of these? Like, literally out of nowhere, it just started printing this piece of paper. It was just the creepiest thing ever. Anyway, let me know below. Have you ever gotten one of those things? I might call HP and just be like, look, this is creepy. And it's in the Halloween, and I was filming the scary episode. Oh, I took it off. I was going to hit my mystery button, but I took it off. Anyway. So moving right along, it is time for the sketch today, and it's one of the sketches I have really, really started liking. You know, the one where we ask, is that too far? And for those of you who have never seen the sketch, here's how it works. I have a list of about 20 jokes. I have a dark sense of humor, and I never really know what crosses that line into being offensive. So I have a member of the FCC sitting right over there, and every time I read a joke off my list, I will ask, is that too far? If you hear this noise, that means the joke has gone too far, and I have to stop the sketch immediately. It could be after the first joke, after joke number 3. It could be after joke 7 or 19, but after joke 20. I don't care, because really that's all I had on my list, and that would make for a really long sketch. Anyway, so without further ado, here we go. A new study claims that millennials are having a hard time saving money because they are eating out too much. No such thing, said lesbians. Is that too far? Nope, we're good. Thumbs up on that one. He's chuckling himself. The city of Rochester, New York recently hired their first black female firefighter, and the Dalmatian will not stop barking at her. Is that too far? No. He's hovering, though. He's hovering. Better wean it back a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to end the sketch after this one because it's really good. A Virginia teenager recently became the first African-American boy to become valedictorian of his high school, but he'll still be tried as an adult. Oh, no! That sketch has gone that joke has gone way too far and we have to end the sketch immediately. But don't you fret, because it's time for more jokes in this week's edition of Another Cheesy Monologue. In honor of our upcoming 100th episode, I thought it'd be fun to take a look back at some of my previous jokes that I've used throughout the seasons. So the jokes will be obviously outdated and about any topic. Hold on tight. Here we go again. A new study has found that certain fish use sign language to communicate. Apparently they have a sign for everything except big metal hook. In a recent interview, Hillary Clinton said one of the jobs that prepared her to be president was slinging fish in Alaska, as opposed to Bill, who learned how to catch crabs in Cancun. I hope everyone had a good Father's Day. Nothing says I love you more and thank you so much for taking such great care of me than getting your father a nose hair trimmer. Don't lie, you all did. It's time now for my should have been my joke of the week. Joke of the week. While looking back at some of these jokes, I thought to myself, that joke should have been my joke of the week. So here we go. It was reported that during the pandemic, and not with having no place to go, women stopped wearing bras, which caused a drop in sales. Also dropping boobs. Because they weren't wearing bras. Now you should be. Victoria's Secret has announced that they've hired their first plus-sized model, and we're pleased to announce that she will be the stockroom supervisor. Good for her. Moving up in the world. An animal rescue group in South Carolina is looking for volunteers to cuddle with 100 pigs. I love cuddling with pigs, said straight women. NASCAR has recently hired its first African-American tire changer, said the drivers, "Hey, my hubcaps!" That's not even in the sketch. Simmer down, Mr. FCC man. Because there's more coming, probably. Disney Plus has started putting a disclaimer before certain programs to warn viewers of racist content. Should we do that too? Asked Fox News. And yes, you should. A television channel in Sweden is planning to air the Period Song, which is a song explaining the menstrual cycle to little girls. The article didn't state what type of music, but I'm guessing ragtime. Hey! It's not that sketch anymore. And finally, the Washington Post recently published an article with a little known black wine, or as some call it, the Cabernet. Get out. We're done with that sketch. I don't care what you think anymore, FCC man. Anyway. So let's move on with our first scary topic. And with it being Halloween month, you have to know that there are some costumes that just make you think, what the are you dressed up as? And so I thought I'd throw those pictures in a segment and put it under, what's wrong here? So this first one, I don't even have words for this one. Like, I don't even know what this person was trying to go as. And I will let you know, obviously, after having seen that picture already, this whole show is going to be those that, if I have to see it, you have to see it. Like this one. I'm terrified of clowns. But I don't know what it is about this. But that Ronald McDonald is even creepier. No idea why I think that, but it's just like pushing a line of Ronald McDonald as a serial killer. Here's the next one. Not quite sure what I think about this costume. Is ostrich racing a real thing? Like, where would someone have even come up with that idea? This next picture will make you have nightmares. And it's one of those of like 5 I have. Here we go. Again, if I have to see it, you have to see it. You're welcome. Here's the next one. This one's, while cute, is kind of disturbing. That you would dress your child up as a cooked turkey. I mean, as a big bowl, I can understand because you always say there's a bun in the oven. This one is disturbing on so many levels. And if this is a guy and he wasn't out of the closet before, he is now. But I'm not sure what I'm more disturbed about. It's either the Tigger costume or the fact that he's wearing Spider-Man underoos. Standing in front of Spy Kids movie poster. You're welcome. And again, nightmares. Enjoy. Anytime an adult is dressed up as a baby is just creepy to me. I don't know why. This one, while kind of made me chuckle, is rather disturbing. Keep in mind, they're all females, dressed up as a dick and balls. I like how they think the spots of hair on the balls. Like that they just... Anyway. Now, the fact that this kid had the idea to dress up as this kind of disturbs me. The fact that the parents of the child allowed the child to dress up like this disturbs me even a little bit more. Enjoy. He's dressed up as a terrorist suicide bomber. No, your eyes saw what they saw. And finally, nightmare number 3. You're welcome. Here's the next one. Here's the next segment. Now, one thing that is kind of scary, no matter if you're doing something right or wrong, is always dealing with the police. So I thought it'd be fun to throw in this segment because we haven't done it in a while. That's right. It's time for Here Come the Popo. Here is the first one. A deputy responded to a report of a vehicle stopping at mailboxes. It was the mailman. I'm going to fire him out of my cannon on the island because you're so stupid. Here's the next one. Police were called to Market Square for a report of a suspicious coin. Investigating officer reported it was a quarter. Here's the next one. The top of the article says it all. Accused burglar doesn't flush toilet, leaves DNA for police. Really? Have you ever been robbing a house and had to go to the bathroom that bad? Seriously? Here's the next one. A woman in the 100 block of Hanover Street told police January 1st she received a Christmas card warning her to, quote, keep her legs closed. Hey, sometimes the truth hurts. Here's the next one. This one was cut out and it's somebody holding it, so that's why it kind of looks a little weird. A woman called police to say someone took all of her guts out of her body, including her heart and mouth, in the 300 block of Douglas Avenue. We live in a world with some special people. Here's the next one, and this is one that I think every woman would want to see in a newspaper. Man arrested for everything. Hey, again, truth hurts. Here is the next one. An Edgewood man reported recently that his wife had gone missing 18 months ago. And yet didn't realize it. Here's the next one. Lower Duck Pond, Lithia Park, Ashland. Police responded to a report of 2 dogs running loose and attacking ducks at about 11:20 a.m. on Sunday. The officers cited the resident for loose dogs. The duck refused medical treatment. Do you really think the ducks stuck around and let them take pictures like police do? Seriously? Here's the next one. Again, special people. Nude man thought elevator was shower. What the And finally, drunk man wakes up inside shipping container bound for Los Angeles. So many questions. Not enough time to ask them all. So, this next one, you know, there's scary people everywhere, including Walmart. And so I thought it'd be fun to take a look at the segment I love to do, the things you can't unsee. Remember my rule, the golden rule. If I have to see it, you have to see it. And I just want to say about this first one, this is the nicest of them. I have no idea what's sticking out of her butt. Comma, but she may want to fix it. Or he. Or, yeah. Anyway. Here's the next one. Now, this dude, you know when you can look at a guy and think total, how can I say this nicely? Redneck? Is that PC? No, not PC. Okay. I don't know. And you would just think to yourself, there's nothing about him that says, I'm wearing women's underwear. Nothing. Is that even a diaper, maybe? I just, and if you're going to do that, maybe not sag your pants. I don't. Just saying. Just saying. Here's the next one, and I have to admit, my car has looked bad. Like, I clean my car maybe once every 2 months. Never would I ever let my car get like this. Like, seriously. Here's the next one. And I'm trying to think of a logical reason they would be wanting to do this, other than the fact that maybe they probably were drunk and on something. But maybe I'm trying to think positively and give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she's a model. Maybe they were posing. But why in the hell would you do it in the cheese case? Like, really? Let alone, I am not going to buy cheese from there. Now, here's the next one. And this one took me a minute. I couldn't figure it out. And then finally I realized what the picture was of. Let's see if you can find it. If you look in like the middle area of that cart, there's a child's head. Which means they're piling groceries on top of the child. Okay. Here's the next one, and I don't think this was Halloween. I think it was just a normal Monday. But is there any reason there's someone dressed up as a fox? Literally with a tail. I will say I have heard of people called furries that dress up like that all the time. Like, it's this lifestyle. And then they have furry conventions where they go and, like, cuddle with each other in their furry costumes. It's not about sex. They literally just cuddle with each other. I know it was in an episode of CSI Las Vegas. The original. Like the first season. So, yeah. Moving along. Here's the next one. Now, at least they had the state of mind to take the child out of the stroller first. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's where they're going to put the child. I don't know. Here's the next one. What the That's a lot of hair. That's a lot of hair. Good Lord, is that some hair. This one's kind of funny. Now, I knew a kid that he got his parents for his first car, got him like a van. And he really wanted a truck. So he took a saw and cut the back top part off of the van and made a truck. These people just didn't put their trunk lid back on, apparently. But hey, it's funny. It's clever. Isn't it, right? I mean, give him some credit, a little bit. This guy gets no credit. Enjoy. I don't know. I put this one in here just because if I have to see it, you have to see it. And it's the last picture of the show, so your last memory on the show is this one. You're welcome, America, and the world, wherever you watch this from. Anyway. If you think there's something funny I should see and share on the show, be sure to send it to me. There's my socials. Thank you for watching today. Be sure to follow me on Twitter with the hashtag #SmilePowerChallengeStories, as well as on TikTok for behind-the-scenes looks, Taser Versus videos, and exclusive TikTok content. Also, while you're sitting there and listening to me blab, please click subscribe. I've already explained why. But also the like and get the notifications every time I post an episode, and comment below with any of your thoughts, questions, or email the show. You never know. But yeah, thanks for watching. Next week is going to be a good episode. There will be I will have to say there is going to be more pet segments. We're going to bring it back. Like I said, I just don't think cute pets like that need to be in an episode about scary things. Anyway, I lied. I have one more picture to show you. And you know what's coming up. But until next week, everybody, please stay safe, stay healthy, stop the hate. Mama, I love you. And until then, that's all I'm saying.